Rachel Reeves' trip to China coincided with a surge in government borrowing costs, spooking the financial markets. Rachel Reeves is under pressure, according to Cabinet Minister Wes Streeting, as criticism over the economy and her trip to China mounts. Meanwhile, Equalities Minister Annalise Dodds was also forced to defend the architect of Labour's economic strategy, insisting she, in her plan. Health Secretary Mr. Streeting, speaking at the Jewish Labour Movement's annual conference in North London, said, "I think people continue to underestimate both the amount of heavy lifting she has had to do in her first 6 months and the amount of heavy lifting she will have to do in her next 6 months. And the Cabinet doesn't underestimate that. We understand the choices she has to make, the pressure she is under." Mr. Streeting continued that he and all his colleagues have a responsibility to both make tough choices and drive reform and value for money within the departments and be drivers of economic growth. He said, "Nothing in the last 6 months has shaken my conviction that economic growth is the #1 priority." Mr. Streeting also argued that Ms. Reeves was trying to break us out of what has been the status quo and the economic orthodoxy of more than a decade. He added, "People need to give her time, and they need to not forget that, without Sir Keir Starmer's leadership, certainly we wouldn't have won the last general election. Without Rachel's leadership, we wouldn't have won the last general election either. She built Labour's economic credibility out of the ashes they were left in after the Corbyn leadership. And she has built that trust, built up that plan, and now she's following through." Mr. Streeting insisted that he had total confidence in the leadership that Rachel's providing, and the leadership that the Cabinet is following and driving with her, because all of us have to deliver economic growth for our country.